Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Brandon, and it is a very special week on the show this week. I've got two brand new guests. Neither Zach nor Weaver are here, and I got two big replacement boys to fill in for them. They are a couple friends from work. I may or may not have mentioned them on the show before. I don't fucking know. I don't remember what I talk about here. It's all just a stream of consciousness anyway. But yeah, joining me this week are Jeremy and Damien.
You really talked about this before?
Maybe not.
It.
Maybe
He's
not.
With us.
Maybe not you specifically, but I think I've mentioned stuff that like Damien told me or something. I genuinely don't remember. Again, I kind of just black out every time I record these. And then I listen back
to it the next day. It's like, oh my fucking god.
I'm like, what have I done? But yeah, so we've got two brand new faces, or voices I should say, that are unfamiliar to the audience. So instead of asking you guys how your week has been, since you're not the regulars, how about you guys just like introduce yourselves, you know? Let us know what you're all about, man. And I don't care, whoever wants to go first can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. My name's Damien. I'm into nerd shit. Pretty chill dude. Let's get it. Fuck yeah.
Wow, I mean, that's it.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, right?
That's literally the perfect summary of you, honestly. I've never heard anything more succinct that just sums up your character.
Let's get it.
Yeah, literally just let's get it.
I'm Jeremy. I'm a top. I like G.I. Joes, both in action figure and comic book form.
Those two things are entirely related.
G.I. Joes and being a top, yeah. I've never met a G.I. Joe lover who's a bottom. That's coward.
Yeah, it is well known that all G.I. Joe fans are just fucking alpha males.
The biggest Chad.
Oh god, yeah, Jeremy's gonna be our resident Chad of the podcast. That's his dynamic.
I guarantee I'm the smallest person out of the now 5 of us.
I mean,
it's true. You are a little man.
True.
Hey, shut up, you baited cunt.
Big dick dad.
You are but a little baby compared to me. Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
that's what's your persona? What's your fursona on here? What are you?
Christ. I don't know. I don't know if I really have a defined like role in the podcast. I mean, I kind of like try to lead the show, I guess, but that, you know, sometimes works because my other fucking co-hosts are assholes sometimes and don't respect me at all. Then again, I mean, who does?
So you're like Cartman, okay.
Oh, well, that's...
Respect my authority.
Oh. I don't know if I'm okay with that comparison.
What?
I'm deeply offended.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I mean, other than the fact that...
Okay, Cartman is the funniest character on the show.
Well, I mean, other than the fact that he's a literal psychopath and, like, racist. Yeah. I mean...
My favorite part is when he talks about pooping and he's like, it's all solid, like there's no water at all.
Jesus.
I changed my mind though. Randy Marsh is definitely the funniest on South Park.
Yeah, he's very
underrated.
Randy
Marsh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to them for always having new content though. Like I would have dried up a long time ago, but they just continue to make bangers of episodes. I fucking love it.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen that? It's like a mini documentary they did. It's like 6 days to air or something like that, about how they make an episode within the span of like a week.
Holy shit, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I do remember, speaking of that, though, they had the election one. They thought Hillary was going to win, so they had to really, really quickly make a new episode for Trump winning.
Yeah, because it was like the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the day before they aired, but yeah.
It was the day of the election.
Yeah, no, they usually, it's like a 6-day process for them to completely make an episode. That's why it's always able to stay, like, pretty topical. Like, fucking this week's episode, they did an episode about those goddamn e-scooters that have been everywhere.
No way.
Those things are fucking badass.
Yeah, dude. Like,
that's the last word I would use to describe those. Are you
awesome.
kidding?
Outside of work, like 10 or 15 of those outside of work. The homeless have been jerry-rigging them, so they've just been driving them around.
Really?
All throughout downtown. Yeah, just
Oh,
a bunch of
Jesus.
homeless people on electric scooters going everywhere.
That's my literal worst nightmare.
I mean, shit, I guess what helps him get around. But yeah, no, it's because the whole episode focuses around Kenny being poor and not having a phone, so he can't use one. So their whole plan is to go trick-or-treating on them. But, like, since he doesn't have a phone, he can't do it, so they go, like, take down the cell tower. Yeah, fucking... I don't know. Where did I'm still confused about where those things came from, because, like, I remember we have,
just
like...
appeared.
We have the bikes and shit that you can rent, but, like, I don't know where these scooters just started popping up. I just started seeing them on the sidewalk randomly.
Now they have the new bikes, too, those blue ones.
Oh, shit.
Like, they used to have the green ones that you could only park in the selected spots, but now they have blue ones that you can park anywhere, just like the fucking scooters.
Damn.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, my friend tried to ride one, and they like lock up and make a noise if you try to pay him.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's just like a fucking siren. The police come and just beat you.
Bike police.
They come up on their bikes. Fucking run you down.
Oh, speaking of which, someone got fucking arrested yesterday. Got the canine pulled on him
What?
outside of work. It's crazy. There's like 10 officers, guns pulled and shit. It was fucking insane.
Holy shit, dude. What what the fuck was he doing?
I have no idea.
Damn. That's crazy. Wow, they even brought the canine out? God damn.
It was barking, like, I was outside and it was barking. I got scared for a second, even though I've never done, like, any amount of drugs in my life. Except, hard shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, everyone does coke.
Yeah, those for pussies. I do, like, tren, to get big muscles.
What the fuck is that?
You've never heard of tren? Oh,
No.
God.
I don't know what that is.
It's a super, super bad for you steroid that just will fuck you up. It's
Damn.
like the worst of the steroids.
I'm
I
sure
need
you
to get 3. I need to get swole.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm sure you get absolutely fucking shredded, though.
It's worth it.
Oh, man. So we do have a topic this week. It's not just... it's not gonna
Not just fucking babble.
Yeah, it's not just bullshit cast this week. No, we did have a topic. Shit, I don't remember if I was recording earlier when you said the whole thing about about Jeremy saying we should make a podcast. I don't remember if I was recording that, but so just in case we didn't, the main reason that I brought these guys on is because we were talking at work the one day about a bunch of things we hate, and Jeremy was like, hey, we should make a podcast and talk about things we hate. And I was like, oh, do I have a story for you, my friend? And told him I already had one. So here we are. But yeah, so I figured since we were talking about fandoms in that conversation, that we'd extend that out a little bit and talk about just the concept of fandoms and fucking why they exist, some good ones, some bad ones, etc.
Especially the bad ones.
Especially the bad ones.
Oh yeah, I mean, like that's the main draw for anything involving different fandoms.
Okay, I'm gonna go right up and say I don't like the word fandom at all. It's just
yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to describe them. Groups of people that like things. I don't know.
No, there's no other way to describe it. But when someone says fandom, I immediately just think of like, I'm sure we'll get into it, but like Tumblr,
Well,
Doctor
yeah.
Who.
I'm pretty sure that's where it came from, honestly.
Like
Yeah.
short-haired girls that love Doctor Who a little bit too much.
The fucking Super Who-lock or whatever, where it's like it's Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. Oh my god. And then they write fan fictions about like Doctor Who fucking Sherlock in the butt or something like that, while Watson is like jacking off in the corner.
No, the fanfics where Dean and Sam are fucking each other even though they're brothers. I love it. That's what I get off to.
I fucking hate
Jesus.
gay fan fiction. Like, that's such a general statement, but holy fuck. Like the one. No, wait. I'll wait. I'll talk about that later.
yeah. Let's at least approach the question first.
Speaking of gays, wait, no, let's save that.
Hey, whoa. Come on now. Fuck. I had something and oh no, okay, so a quick disclaimer before we really get into tearing people apart for what they enjoy. It's okay to like things. we're not trying to say that like if you like X thing, you're a fucking piece of shit and we hate you.
Oh no, totally different.
Yeah, like there's liking things, and then there's like the people that fucking, like I said, I think I said it in the Harry Potter episode too earlier, like fucking months and months ago when we released that. There's a difference between enjoying something and like building your entire worldview and personality around it, like so much so that it's just fucking obnoxious. Like as we talk more about these different groups, I'm sure you guys will understand like the kind of people we're talking about are definitely outliers, not just people like, yeah, I like Harry Potter, the movies are pretty good, I read the books as a kid, whatever. No, like these are the people that are just fucking obnoxious and stupid. Anyway.
End of disclaimer?
Yeah, that being said, I guess let's get right into the first question, and that is, what is the fandom that you despise the most? So, Jeremy, it sounded like you had a lot to say. If you want to get into that, you may go right ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna add this to the disclaimer. Like, wait, no, I'll just talk about it. Okay, so love everything or most everything that they do, but hate the fans of the Marvel, especially movies. Like, if you like the Marvel comics, that's fine. If you like the shows, that's fine. But the movies, especially, like Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3,
yeah,
it's they're not the best movies ever made, and some people are acting like they are. Like, they're some of the most successful movies, sure, but god damn it, am I tired of people just talking about them like they're some Francis Ford Coppola brilliant movie. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, Infinity War was great, but it's not fucking Citizen Kane. Like, people act like it.
Yeah. It's a really good... they're all really good movies, but the way people make them out are just... It's too much.
I'd say Infinity War is one of the better ones, but just... And the whole... I don't want to get too... no, that's the wrong word. Black Panther wasn't that good. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it like that.
I did not finish Black Panther. I stopped halfway through.
I enjoyed it, but like looking back on it, I'm thinking like everybody was like, "Oh, Killmonger was right. Killmonger was right." Not really. He wasn't written all that well either. Like,
no, I just watched it today. That's why it's so fresh in my mind.
Oh, really?
Like, I didn't work today. I watched 2 movies today, and one of them was Black Panther, and it was boring.
I don't know.
I don't know. What's the...
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Oh, shit. I was going to say I'd have to watch it again because I haven't seen it since I watched it in theaters.
Yeah, this is my first time. I've only seen it twice. And apparently Damien has never seen it, so...
Wow,
Halfway through and I didn't finish it. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Another Marvel movie I quit halfway through, Thor 2 Dark World.
Oh, well, yeah, that one.
Boring as shit. I love Thor. He's one of my favorite heroes in Marvel. That movie sucked.
Yeah, no, Thor 2 was a hot, stinky garbage, and whoever was responsible for that should be fucking beaten.
Taken out back and fucking popped like Old Yeller.
Right.
Teach him a lesson.
So I still get confused between Helen Keller and Old Yeller just because of a joke someone told me like in middle school. So it's just my mental image just dragging this person in a wheelchair outside. And she'd never...
She could walk.
Yeah, but she'd never hear it coming though.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you just hear the... Oh, God.
Wow.
No, but yeah, Marvel movies. No, it's just fans, not the movies. Love the movies. I will see every single movie. I will probably own every Marvel movie eventually, but just the fans, holy shit. Yeah. Oh, and with Avengers 4 coming out soon, this is what I was going to talk about. Oh, no, that's a different thing. Anyway, I scroll on Instagram just when I'm bored, sitting there, mouth agape, waiting for my pizza rolls to finish cooking so I can get back to the miserable life that I live.
Like the fucking caveman you are.
Dark image, but all right.
I scroll through Instagram, and I click on a lot of Marvel shit because I like them. I like the movies. But with Avengers 4 coming out in the future, there's so many fan theories.
Oh my god, yeah. The fucking fan theories have just rubbed me the wrong way.
That's what's... There's one... They started getting so detailed. It's like, this is how Avengers 4 will start. Tony and and everyone will be, they'll meet up, it'll be a spaceship, and then they'll meet up, and these words will be said. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Damn. That
people
is
thought
pretty
they knew
fucking
what
weird.
Infinity War was going to be about, but everyone was wrong.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew what Infinity War was going to be about because I read Infinity Gauntlet comics, but, you know.
But I mean, it was still different than the comics.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like,
They
it didn't
couldn't
have anything to do with, like, Lady Death and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't just straight up adapt it because there was so much they hadn't
No,
brought
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Also, Thanos is a giant fucking incel in the comics in that run. I realized that pretty recently. After reading through him again, it's like he literally just wants to impress Lady Death, and he's just like getting mad that she doesn't fucking like him. So he's like, hey, what if I wipe out half the universe? And she's like, I don't really care. And then he's like, what if I fight literally the
Not
fucking...
enough.
Yeah, what if I fight literally every fucking celestial being and, like, the fucking embodiment of eternity? I don't really care.
Okay.
He's, like, friend-zoned again. But, yeah. No, I would have to agree with you on that one. Especially since you mentioned the fan theories, holy shit, some of those just fucking hurt to read.
Why try?
Because it's like... You guys really don't know that much about the Marvel Universe, do you? Like, they fucking... like, Adam Warlock is gonna be the one to fix things. There's no other way around it. That's how it fucking goes down. Like, and they've already kind of introduced him, but... Like, I mean...
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, like, if they do something where, like, he's not the one that fixes things, I'm gonna be a little bit skeptical on that.
Yeah. I've just seen theories for every single thing under the globe. Like, Captain America is holding the arm of Bucky or the gun of Bucky or some shit, and then they kiss under the sunset. That's what I was gonna say.
The gay fan.
That's what I was gonna say
Yep, there it
earlier.
goes.
If I see one more story about Bucky and Cap looking endearingly into each other's eyes, I will swallow my phone sideways and just
end it all. Yeah.
And I can't stop like looking at it. Like, I'm scrolling through Instagram and I'm like, Marvel, oh Marvel, oh Marvel, and every time it's something gay or something really lame, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
I've been fooled again.
Extreme disappointment.
That's my life.
Damn. I will say, though, my one fan theory is that fucking Cap and Tony are gonna die. Because, you know, Chris Evans is out of his contract, and I think RDJ wants out too.
I mean, what else is he going to do with his life? He's only been Iron Man for like 15 years.
Right.
Or maybe like
be,
12 years? No, however long.
He can be Sherlock again.
There we go. Oh, God, I would literally commit murder for another fucking Sherlock movie with him.
They could do a Tropic Thunder too.
Jesus.
Oh, dude.
I don't know how that would fly.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Oh, today? No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if they'd be able to get away with that anymore.
I saw something on Instagram, I think, too. Just a meme. Is like, what's the actor? Steve Carell. He was like, I don't think The Office would have worked in today's climate.
I disagree.
You think it would?
Oh, yeah, there's so much worse shit. South Park, Sunny in Philadelphia, it's way worse.
Yeah, that's true.
I've actually never
like,
watched
they
that.
go through all this... What?
Yep.
How?
And you know the funny thing is, in high school, I was on a fucking parody show of it for 3 seasons. But yeah, never watched it.
You're on a parody show of a show you've never seen?
Oh yeah, you're goddamn right. Yeah, we so like back in high school, I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but I don't know if I've told you guys. So back in high school, we had this like big fucking anti-bullying movement or whatever. Oh god, I'm dropping my mic. It's all going to hell. But with that, the vice principal approached us to like the people in like the broadcast department and stuff like that. And he was like, "Hey, do you want to like make videos that are like about not bullying?" So the kid that he asked to run it and essentially direct it, my friend TJ he was really into The Office, so he wanted to do like a parody of it. So we did that, and I was on that show for 3 seasons, and still have not watched The Office to this day.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we started
Okay.
like it was funny too because like we ended up getting more creative control after like the first season, so we didn't have to shoe in the fucking stupid like hey don't bully people message after a while. So then we just started being stupid with it.
Wait,
But-
why did you choose that show?
Because the kid that was directing it, my friend TJ, was really into The Office at the time.
That show's like mostly about bullying. That's a terrible example.
It's true. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, again, after like the first season, we just kind of wanted to do whatever we wanted. We had an idea for like a fourth season, like a "Where Are They Now" kind of thing. Now that we've all graduated, and I was like, can I just be dead? Like, just say that I like fell off a bridge somewhere.
Fucking hit by a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even something like that. Just like blood clot straight to the brain.
It's one way to go.
But yeah.
Speaking of where are they now? They should do a 13 Reasons Why.
Why?
On who?
The one that died. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Another show I haven't watched, so
Okay.
I didn't really get that one.
Yeah, I've never watched it. Aren't there 2 seasons? Does she come back?
Dead.
Oh, surprise!
He died.
I've heard like nothing but bad things about that show, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Lots of rape. Not my
Oh.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't sound good at all. All right, so that's a roundabout way, I guess, of answering the first question. Fuck, I completely lost my train of thought as to where we were going with this. All right, Damien, your turn.
Yeah.
Who do you hate?
No stops.
Damien, your turn. Who do you hate?
Who do I hate? I hate weeaboos.
Fair.
Fucking hate weeaboos.
That's fair.
Hate them so much. Like top of my list of like people I hate, it's weeaboos.
But why?
Okay, I even omitted like furries and that type of shit because that was too general.
You want me to be more specific about weeaboos?
I mean, you could. It would be
it's
funny.
a pretty niche group, right?
I mean, I would love to just hear your thoughts on it.
I mean, I think it's become pretty. I mean, with how popular anime's gotten, I think it's definitely become at least a much bigger phenomenon than it was like 10 years ago or whatever.
I disagree. I think it's become a lot smaller because anime is more popular. There's less people trying to embrace it in their entire lives.
Yeah, okay.
But they're still there.
You
and
do
I
have a point with that.
hate it. Anime is cool. Everyone watches hentai, right? Just eat a dick a couple times in hentai. It's fine, right? But people that
Fucking every
It's
day.
no, no.
think that
November.
they're
Why
the
you-
next...
Why are you tempting me?
They're the
Ben?
next-
No, not November.
Just go ahead. You're on the computer. Just pop it open while we're in here. It'll be fine.
No, it's actually it's
But
never stopped
people
nutting
that
November.
think like... Okay, yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
But people that think that they're like the next fucking Yu Yu Hakusho, fucking old ass show, sure. People that
amazing
think they're the
show.
next fucking Spirit Detective,
Oh
and
my
that
God.
one day they're gonna wake up with these powers, just fucking blow my mind that people actually believe this. Or people that want to move to Japan, even though they don't know a lick of the language, just because they're impressed with the cartoons that country creates. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
my
It
favorite
boggles my mind.
My favorite fucking weeaboo meme is the fucking fat greasy dude that says he wants to go to Japan to be an animator, but he can't draw for shit and fucking doesn't know any Japanese at all.
It's just like people just like so like dissociatized from their like identity
Mhm.
that they want to just fucking move out of their like a great country that they're already in.
Yeah, it's like Japanese culture is
I-
cool and all. Like, I mean, there's there's a lot of neat stuff, but not gonna lie, I don't think I would want to be a part of it because I don't want to fucking work 80-hour weeks until I kill myself in my 40s.
Yeah, like they're idealizing one of the most xenophobic cultures in
yeah.
the world. Like, it's very, don't talk to me unless you're my family. I'm
Yep.
gonna work. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna do that shit again. And they're
Yeah,
just
it's-
treating it like it's one of the greatest places in the world. It is a really great place to live, but not for the reasons they're wanting to go there. You know what I mean?
I would love to visit there maybe
Yeah,
one day. And
exactly.
Because
Awesome.
I've never been anywhere in Asia. I've been to 13 countries, but I've never been anywhere
What the fuck?
in Asia.
All right,
What?
fucking
Been to 13 countries.
bougie ass
Yeah.
bitch. I've been to 13 countries.
Well, I mean, when you got a private jet, you use it. No, just kidding.
I was gonna say, go ahead and fuck yourself, dude. Why didn't you tell me about that when we first met?
Yeah, why would I work at Cane's?
I mean, you've said many times that you don't need that job.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Let's be real, dude. But yeah, no, it's, and especially like I really like seeing the fucking videos of people standing outside of like Japanese airports when like tourists are coming in and they're all screaming like "White pig, go home," because like they hate people. Oh yeah, have you ever seen those videos? Oh my god, yeah, no, they will straight up have protesters outside of like airports and shit like that, like telling fucking white people to go home because like there's a lot of Japanese people. Again, like it's very xenophobic. They're all about, you know, the collective of like their own culture and their own, you know, people. A lot of I think it's a lot of older people in Japan especially, but yeah, no, it's a pretty big thing there.
It's kind of extreme though.
A little bit.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, they're not like
It's
throwing
really nice
shit.
stuff to see in Japan, like Mount Fuji, and like why couldn't you just go to visit like the scenery?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's a lot of like older people that carry that. You know, I don't know specifically like what the breakdown is, but yeah, no, the videos of that are always entertaining, at least.
Jesus, I think of them as pretty nice. Well, I guess their isolationism led to many bad things.
This kind of thing, but I enjoy that.
Yeah, I
Will
mean,
you enjoy isolationism?
I enjoy people leaving me alone if I don't want to talk to them. I feel like that's reasonable.
I suppose, yeah.
That's fair.
But going back to the reason I talked about like why I hate them, but like the actual reason I hate fucking weeaboos is because anyone nowadays that like likes anime, the second you bring it up in public, people just automatically think you're like a freak or something.
Yep.
They kind of like go ahead.
You go ahead.
Fuck. they kind of just like make it this fucking like have this stigma where everyone that likes anime is just a fucking weeaboo for some reason. Although that's absolutely not the case. I think it's like 95% are just normal people that enjoy a couple shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people just harping on it because everyone thinks they're a weeaboo, because weeaboos are the ones that are fucking dressing up with like fucking like ears and putting whiskers on and going to school and saying "nya" and all that fucking shit. Like the real
cat girls.
Shit. Like when like the really like you look up like 28 or 2008 cringe videos, like that's all that comes up.
Oh, fucking TikTok. Shit, so why didn't I talk about TikTok? God damn it.
We still can.
Yeah, we can bring it up later.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, no, that's why my strategy now is just to fucking not say anything about it until somebody else does. Like,
yeah, but then if everyone thinks that, then you'll never talk about it, right?
True. I mean, I think I went like a solid year or so, like at Cane's, just not fucking talking to anybody about anime or anything until Kyle said something about it. Which, I mean, of course, it would be Kyle of all people.
He's pretty close to being a fucking weeaboo.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he's cool.
Yeah, it's like
I love him.
He's cool, but he's pretty close.
Borderline.
I think actually that's fucking that's the main reason that like you and I started talking about anime, Damien, is because I think Kyle mentioned that you were playing Persona 4 that one summer, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, I understand.
A good fucking game too.
I understand his power level now.
That's kind of crazy to think. Like, because I usually don't bring it up either. If Kyle wasn't there, we never would have talked about it. We probably wouldn't be as close.
Aw, so cute.
How did you
fuck
start
you.
talking about it?
Shit. I don't know. I think fuck, you might have mentioned like either Full Metal Alchemist or like one of the Fate series to me.
I think it was Full Metal.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were, it might have been Full Metal, because you were talking about that, and I was like, oh, I just started. And then you asked me what other ones I had seen. I had seen like 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You told me, I think the other, or no, was that you or John that said it was Sword Art Online was the other one that you had seen, and I said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, yeah.
loved the first season. Second season was...
Yeah.
Why didn't they go fairies? Why the fuck did they have to do fucking Fairies.
Yeah.
We all just fairies on the inside, though. So, I mean, it works out.
I'll slap you through this fucking mic.
First 15 episodes of that show, pretty alright. Immediately goes downhill afterwards, though.
Straight garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Fire trash.
Like,
Awful.
big stinky doo-doo.
That was my nickname in high school.
Or straight fire trash.
or big stinky doo-doo.
Chadwick, the man who's big in brain and body.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I would have to agree. I mean, I think weebs are my favorite people to laugh at. Just because, like, I know on the inside I could definitely be that if I really just fucking unleashed all
just
of
let
my...
go of all self-respect.
Yeah, exactly. If I just fucking completely didn't understand social norms. I could definitely be that.
It's like sometimes do they look at themselves in the mirror and be like, yeah, this is it. This is yeah. This is yeah.
Oh,
This is kawaii.
They have that spiky hair in the front and then like long in the back. Like, is that still a thing? Like the emo
probably.
kid? Like the emo kid South Park is what's running through my head right now.
Probably.
Speaking of South Park,
frosted tip.
Oh, the frosted tips, the highlights.
The colored hair, yeah, holy shit.
I think anytime I think
Steampunk goggles they never put on.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're hurting me with that one.
Just around the neck.
Yeah.
What do you say?
The fucking steampunk goggles that they never actually wear.
Oh, I was going to talk about steampunk people too. Holy shit.
There's a lot of overlap with these.
It's the same, like, going to a comic book Comic-Con to fucking see the new press release of a Marvel movie. Oh, I'm going to go as a steampunk Sherlock character. Yeah, because why the fuck would I not do that?
Hey man, steampunk was cool for 10 minutes.
Was it?
No.
I went to the Renaissance Festival in Minneapolis. I didn't dress up or anything, so I don't own anything like that. And dressing up in like actual medieval stuff would have been cool, but everyone I saw was just wearing steampunk shit or just like weird.
Yeah, I went to the fucking...
Why would you...
Good.
What?
I said go ahead because I was interrupting you.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, why would you wear steampunk to a medieval festival? That doesn't make any
That's
sense.
what I thought.
Yeah, no, I was I went to the one in Pittsburgh with my dad and my stepmom, and there was just a lot of people didn't understand the time period, I think.
Yeah.
Like, and there was fucking katanas that they were selling at like the sword place, and I was like, those shouldn't be here.
Fucking leaves, man.
Yeah, like if you're going for a real like Renaissance thing, like you're a good 300 years ahead. Because I mean, Japan didn't really open up until the 1800s, and that was like later 1800s too. So like,
It's like 1850s.
yeah, like you guys are like way too far ahead if you're calling it a Renaissance festival. And it's hard to tell if it's
fucking
like
leaves, man. They get everywhere.
they just seep into culture.
People come in.
Oh yeah.
Steampunk weeaboos.
Oh gee, that's the worst. You see the fucking like steampunk samurai looking dude.
Yeah, like I saw one dude and he was wearing like flannel around his thing. That was just wild.
Oh, boy.
Fucking flannel. And then he had a big old neck beard, long greasy hair, and he had the goggles around his neck. And that's
Big Daddy.
Shit, I didn't know you saw me. Damn, I was trying to be undercover. It's always been my dream to go to a Ren fair just in full fucking plate armor and just challenge people to duels.
Oh yeah, that's what I love.
That sounds like fun though. Just for like a fucking weekend out of the year, just to
just
fucking beat people with swords and
just
metal armor.
Go fight a motherfucker. Like, I mean, you'd have to do like pretty extensive training to be able to competently, do that, but it'd still be fun.
Just go hands, no sword. Just fucking beat them down with metal gauntlets.
Oh yeah, because what fucking nerd would know how to do that? Like, oh, I'm an orange belt in Taekwondo. Are ya?
What stinky steampunk nerd is gonna know how to actually fucking fight somebody? Just exclusively target the steampunk people. Just go fucking in a suit of plate armor and beat the shit out of them.
That's the Chad dream right there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh man.
Beat up some fucking nerds at a Renaissance festival. That's their turf too.
Hey, right. You're going into their home.
Going into their home, taking an upper decker.
Pretty much. Fucking. Again, like when I think of weebs, I always think of the one picture I saw. It's like a kid shoving another kid into the locker, and the kid in the locker is labeled people who watch anime, and the kid shoving the other kid is me who also watches anime.
That's exactly us though.
Yeah, that's my entire outlook on my relationship with fucking total weebs.
Oh, I fucking love it.
That's yeah.
Like, go on to the next topic. I just want to talk about people that have like waifu pillows and then make videos on YouTube singing happy birthday to their waifu pillows.
Fucking
Because-
mad Thad.
That could not be a thing. What the fuck?
It
are you
is, and the
saying
dude's
Hold on, I will show you this video tomorrow. But that shit like makes me
Yeah.
die on the inside.
The
Like,
best part is he's a
oh my
legitimate
God.
sex offender too. Mad Thad. Oh god.
I'm talking about exactly.
Yeah,
This guy
no.
is like, oh, it's so bad, man.
You need to show me this, but also I do not want to see it.
Yeah, no, he's
Just-
like having a whole birthday party for his waifu. He's got like pictures of her in the pillow and shit. He's like feeding it cake and
It's really bad. Hold on, I'll send you a link after this.
it's
It's
powerful.
fucking great.
It's
Is it?
it is a
Put it in the show notes. I don't know if that's a thing.
I mean, it can do. It's a powerful cursed artifact. Damn. Oh man. All right. So I guess with that, then it is my turn. Fuck. Because like I've already talked about Harry Potter people. We kind of touched on the Super Hulocks, which I think, I think those like if you combine the Super Hulock group with like Harry Potter people, those are like my biggest source of disdain. Especially when the fucking these people like bridge it to like their whole life is like, oh, I'm such a Slytherin, I did this today, and oh my god, that was such a Slytherin thing to do. Like, just go ahead and fuck yourself.
But I'm also a Hufflepuff, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
So-
like it's they take all the fucking online tests that are just really surface level personality tests that only tell you what you want to hear, because like all the fucking options are stupid and they're not actual like real personality tests that have been like, you know, made by professionals. So they know like, oh, this is what house I'm in, this is what my Patronus is, this is what my pet would be, can't wait till I get my letter from Hogwarts. Like, fuck
Oh, Jesus
off.
Christ.
I've seen so many like
It's
too
like
many...
American weebs. I don't get it.
It really is. Like, I mean, they're British weebs, actually. It's
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
like it's just actually I think I've seen them be called Teaboos instead of weeaboos.
What?
Yeah,
What
British
the fuck's a
weebs.
teaboo?
Yeah, somebody who's basically a weeb, but about
Oh,
like
tea.
shit like Doctor Who and Sherlock and Harry Potter.
See, that sums up Tumblr for me. Like, I never had Tumblr, but I see text posts on my feed all the time. And it's just that type of shit mulching over, like, oh, what J.K. Rowling did was so clever. Like, oh my god, she's the best writer ever.
Like, no, it wasn't. She fucking writes for children. And
It's
now
like,
she's
I have
just...
a special,
Oh,
I have a
God.
special place in my heart because I grew up with them. Like, I remember going to Borders when Borders was the thing at
Oh,
the
yeah.
midnight release of every book. Like, that was a jam of a time. And then my mom would fucking read them to me because I couldn't read yet. Like, they're kids' books.
Jeremy just learned to read yesterday.
Yeah, I'm a Chad.
Don't need to learn how to
The only
read.
thing
Are you kidding me?
The only things I need to learn are how to, tell the difference between 10, 20, 30-pound weights.
How to flex. Jeremy is, in fact, a registered flex offender.
Boo! But also, yeah.
But yeah, it's just like... I have seen too many tweets where people are like, oh, man, today was so hard. I wonder when I'm just going to get my letter for Hogwarts. Like, fuck off. You're not 11. You're never going to get one. Oh, it like hurts me physically, especially when like people try to branch it to politics. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't fucking sum up any sort of political climate with an allegory to a children's book. Or fucking Star Wars, for that matter. That's almost as bad to me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Star Wars is
modern
pretty
Star
bad.
Wars fans.
I like Star Wars. I love the universe, the properties, the things that have been done with it. Like, the fucking Darth Vader comic books that they made for a while are amazing. Because it shows just how fucking badass he is. But, yeah, just some of the people that are, like, the diehard super fans of it, just, oh my god.
Also, the newest one, what was that? The Force
Awakens. Were you going to say The Force Unleashed?
Trash. Yeah.
Dude, that was a good game.
But no, Force Awakens is fucking garbage.
Yeah, I had a weird feeling all throughout that movie. I was like, is this really it? Like,
no, it's
yeah.
The slowest chase scene of any movie ever. Like, they're just, the Imperial or First Order ship is just lobbing balls at that goddamn rebel ship the entire fucking movie.
Yeah, it's like...
It's just like a one-sided tanks game where you have to adjust your aim every turn and then just like fire one shot and that's it. That's all you get. Just over and over. Just bloop, bloop, bloop. Not a fan.
Like, I kept expecting it to be something more, and I was like, okay, now we're getting to the part where, like, something's gonna really happen, and then it just ended. I was like, what? I was like, wait, that's it?
If I were Kylo Ren, I would have just, like, bombarded that fucking base that hit it at the end from orbit. Like, Star Destroyers can do that.
I would have just walked around with my shirt off all movie if I was him.
Can I do that at work?
Sure.
Cosplaying fucking Kylo Ren.
Just pull my pants up way high.
Ben Swolo.
Oh yeah, I do like those memes.
Yeah, those are good.
Star Wars memes are very, very superior to Harry Potter memes.
No, of course. I really like Adam Driver.
Very intellectual.
Like, just in general, I enjoy Adam Driver, and I'm happy that he's getting infinite money from Disney, but I'm also not happy about how they've written his character, because I know he's a good actor and he can do so much more, but they're just not letting him.
I don't think he should have taken off the mask.
Yeah, he would have been a lot cooler with just the mask.
I remember sitting in the movie watching, like, oh, Kylo Ren, this stopped him midair, like, this is super badass, and then he takes off his... What? No. Like, that can't be Kylo Ren. He looks like if Mount Rushmore had an earthquake. Like, his nose is slightly off center.
Dude, he looks like he could be a fucking replacement for the singer of My Chemical Romance. Like, back when they were doing 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Like, again, I love Adam Driver. Like, did you guys see Black Klansman?
No.
Oh, he was he was great in that one. Like, and it's like, I know he's a good actor, but then they just continue to write him like shit in the Star Wars movies, and it's like, okay, you have a chance to do something cool with this character, especially with what they're basing it off of, with, you know, Ben Solo and the Expanded Universe books and everything. Like, you have a chance to do something really cool with this character with an actor who could probably, you know, do it well, and you're just not.
Yeah, Disney's not the greatest at expanding on what they already have.
Yeah. His whole thing is just, I want to be Darth Vader. Meh. I'm mad because I'm not Darth Vader.
Sounds pretty Slither of him, but whatever.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten kind of off base. Fuck Harry Potter. I don't know, man. I've talked about it at length already on other podcast episodes, but, like, it's just, it blows my mind how people can
Harry Potter still?
Yeah. I think it was like episode 8 was our dedicated Harry Potter episode.
I'm gonna spend like 10 seconds on my Instagram, see if I
find some awful Marvel shit.
Oh yeah, I already did. Yep.
Nice.
That was quick.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then I don't know how I feel about, like, J.K. Rowling recently going back and, like, making all these random changes to, like, small shit in the books. It's like, oh, by the way, this was actually this the whole time. Like, you just thought of that now. Like, it definitely wasn't.
Do you know who Gus Johnson is?
It sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure.
Gus Johnson is a YouTube comedian guy. I don't know. He makes really short videos, like the light bulb inspector. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I don't think so.
The TV one where it's like, is this TV for sale? Yeah, you can't turn the volume down. Second video. I don't know. Anyways,
no. Yeah, I have seen that one, the TV one.
Yeah, that guy. He makes a bunch of videos, and one of them was J.K. Rowling these days, and it was seriously that type of shit. Like, this character is actually bisexual. I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, this character is actually black, and it just went on for so long of things that she changed recently just to stay current with the times.
Yeah, like, if you were gonna do that, you should have done that when you were writing it. Like, I don't know.
That being said, it's also set in Britain where everyone is white, so...
True.
I mean, not everyone's white there.
Cringe.
Awkward silence. Very awkward silence.
I don't know. I think of pale white people, I think of Britain. That's just me, though.
Norway and Sweden.
Oh, man. I actually went to Norway.
Was there a lot of pale white people?
Oh, yeah. Ton of them. A lot of Asians, too. A lot of Asian tourists.
That's strange.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a diverse mix. But, I don't know. Like Norway was cool, but it was a lot of like, hey, look at this big waterfall and this big mountain. Cool, now look at 10 of them, over here. And it was just like, okay. Like, if you're into sightseeing, it's cool, but fucking, I was bored.
Yeah. Just fucking get drunk every night.
Yeah, I mean, that was, well, actually, no, I could have technically drank there. I was 18.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, like, it was just a lot of sightseeing. It was like, hey, remember the Vikings? We had those. Here's fucking 800 shops about them. Here's a big Viking ship. Guys, remember Vikings? Like, every fucking 2 seconds.
I love the 3-minute scene that's set in Norway in the third Thor.
Oh, that was a weird anecdote, but all right.
Wait, what?
I mean, what do you like about it?
No, I said that we're talking about Norway, and I was just thinking about Norway. Also, the CGI in that scene was fucking terrible. I hated that.
I don't remember that
That was a
scene
good
at
movie,
all.
though. Oh, it's when Odin, dissolves, I guess. Becomes the Odin Force.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
that was in Norway.
I mean, the original, that was where Hela grabs and breaks the hammer, and it was originally set an alleyway or something. So I remember the original one was in the trailer, and then the changed it.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's just some fucking random cliff in Norway.
Interesting.
I just wasn't
know
a
they
fan of
changed
that
it.
scene.
Oh, I liked it.
I love the movie. I think that's one of the better Marvel movies, but just that scene was weird. It
I
was
agree.
really placed.
True.
It could have been better, but I love the fact that Odin died.
Yeah, it was so lame. Like, he could have exploded, and no, it just kind of turned into a bunch of fireflies.
I mean, it's because
Because you would not believe
All
your
right.
eyes. Anyway.
starting to nerd out a little bit.
Go ahead.
But in the comics, when Odin dies, he becomes the Odin Force, which is just this spiritual force that helps guide Thor throughout the rest of his adventures.
Yeah, because he comes back for
So, I mean,
the vision
technically,
Thor loses his eye.
So yeah, I mean, he's technically not dead. He's just a disembodied spirit.
Yeah, kind of like how the Phoenix Force is it's kind of a thing, but it needs a host.
They nerf the Phoenix in every movie so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just
Fucking
wish
too strong to make a movie about.
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it! I just want a good fucking Fantastic Four movie.
A psych! That'll happen.
Yeah, right. I just
I didn't even see I didn't even see the new one. I knew it was going to be hot garbage.
I didn't bother. Yeah, I like I
Did
heard I heard somewhere that like Doom was some fucking other dimensional like entity, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, nah, this movie does not deserve my time. But all right,
that doesn't even make any sense.
yeah, I don't like. I don't know why
What?
they tried to do that. It was
See,
fucking stupid.
I thought he was just a kid too. Like,
Yeah,
I remember the trailers. I thought Doctor Doom was just like the neighborhood bullied kid, sort of.
yeah, I think it was like the kid finds like the thing in the other dimension, and then it's Doom, and I don't know. It wasn't actually like Doctor Doom; it was just called Doom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was real stupid. Anyway, I think now would be a good time to move on to our second question. So we've talked a lot about fandoms that we dislike, but I think it's important always to turn the lens upon ourselves, especially when we're fucking relentlessly ripping apart other people. What is one group or fandom that you belong to at one point in your life? I assume that most of these are going to come from when we were kids and teenagers, because we seem all like well-adjusted adults now. Seem being the key word there. But no, I mean,
Yeah, about that.
yeah, fucking lay it on me. Give me your cringiest shit.
Me first?
I mean, if you want to keep going first, that's fine.
Sure, yeah. I was just, and still am, a big fan of The Last Airbender.
Really? Like, I mean, even
But
the M. Night Shyamalan movie, or
oh no no
do you
no
draw
no
the
no!
line
I have
there?
not seen that. I will say that. Yeah, that doesn't count. That's
Smart.
not part. No, the original cartoon, and then Legend of Korra,
Mm.
and then probably the new one that's coming out, like the live action version that they're making currently, or like planning on making.
You think that's actually going to be good?
I saw somewhere that the original writers for the cartoon were gonna write the one, or like produce the one, the live action one. So I have a little bit of good hope for it. But yeah, just the cartoon was awesome. Like, character arc, I think Zuko has maybe the best character arc of anyone, like any show I've seen. And then just it was badass. It was a badass show. Like, I was always wishing that I would just like wake up, like you were talking about, waking up one day and having spirit detective powers or whatever.
Dude, you just wake up and
I
fucking
just
bend some fire.
just yeah, wake up and burn my entire fucking house down accidentally. Yeah,
Damn.
no, it's just the coolest shit. I love the Airbender. And then Korra too. And Korra's a babe, even though the whole she's a lesbian thing kind of threw me for a loop, because I was not well watching
It does kind of come
watching
out.
it again. Watching it again, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But now you guys watched that, right?
Yeah, I've watched it. I watched all. Okay, so my question for you is, how many times have you watched it this year?
Oh, I haven't watched it in a while.
Okay, so you're not still this just huge super fan. You did kind of grow out of it. You're still a fan. That's fine.
Yeah,
You're
well,
not like this.
if I had access to it, I'd probably rewatch it.
You're not currently trying to wake up and burn your house down, though.
Separate reason. Separate reason.
Yeah, right.
Not from my fists, but more from no.
If you learn to punch hard enough.
I suppose. Oh, I did see a really cool GIF of this like boxer like blowing out a row of candles with just his speed from his punch.
Ooh.
Like, I'll try to find it and show you guys tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, should I do something more current though? Is that what you're looking for?
No,
Like,
I mean,
something
yeah. No, I mean, any.
Well, I was just curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it can be from
Anything
any
from your
time in
past.
your life, yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, if you've
I'll
got a
think
more
someone
current
else
example.
go. I'll try to think of one without making myself sound like a fucking loser.
I mean,
Want me to go? while
you're
you
already
think?
you're already here,
Yeah,
so
you can go. You can go. Well, I think.
there's only so much further
All
down you
right,
can
so
go.
I'm gonna make myself seem like a fucking loser. This shit is awful. I used to be a scene kid, and
Nice.
it's like the most embarrassing part of my life that I like looking back. I fucking hate myself now. The shit I used to do, like wearing black hoodies and dark jeans in the middle of summer, just so I could seem like strange and
Oh
mysterious.
my god.
Like this fucking like wanted like I thought I was a Chad when I was like the ultimate beta. It was so fucking bad.
Holy shit.
So
Fucking like
you hate weeaboos, but then what comes to mind when someone says scene kid slash yeah kid, like that is the thing that I picture is like scene kid on the bass, and then you add like pink accessories, and that's what I think of when you say weeaboo.
There is a lot of overlap.
you're not that far off. And I think that's why I hate weeaboo so much, is because I used to be a fucking scene kid and it's pretty fucking close.
A lot of self-hate there.
Yeah. Self-loathing more. It's like, it's just, I fucking hate it. It's so bad. I like recently, I think it was like 2 years ago, I went back and just fucking deleted every photo I had from like middle school to like sophomore year of high school, when I finally realized, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Just fucking deleted everything. I used to dye my hair like a bunch of fucking crazy colors. I had my ears fucking gauged. I don't know if you guys knew this, but like
what?
big, like big ass tapers. Like,
Holy
you know, people
shit.
think gauges, they're just the holes. I had like the things that were like spikes that would go through your entire ear. It was fucking crazy.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Oh my god, this is worse than what I expected.
It's fine. It's in the past. I've definitely grown. You guys didn't know this.
No,
Yeah,
but this is
fuck.
fucking hilarious. Yeah, shit, Jeremy, you have
But, like-
no reason to feel ashamed now about anything
Yeah,
you
holy
say.
shit.
That's incredible.
Did you have a scene part of your life, Brandon?
So like, I really wanted to, but like, I just couldn't fucking do it. Like, I mean, like, I've had long hair for like most of my life, like since like 5th grade. But yeah, like I always wanted to be like, because like I wanted to dye my hair like either black or white or something like that at one point in my life. Like I fucking, I never went like fully in though, but yeah, definitely, you know, ripped jeans, fucking shopped at Hot Topic and shit. So like I was more of a poser. Like Damien definitely fucking committed. I wasn't all the way there. I was on the outskirts of it.
I used to have a chain wallet that went past my feet and used to hang on the ground. And like when I walked around, it would jingle on the ground. It was so long, it went from my back pocket to the ground and back up
God damn.
to my jeans. That's how bad it was.
Like
How was that allowed in like school?
Oh
So
my
I took it. They didn't give it back.
Like I respect the commitment just because like I never went that far with it. Like I always wanted to be, and I like, you know, I thought it was so cool with my hair like, you know, down to my eyes and shit like that. And
Okay, but I take offense to when you said long hair because I have very long.
It's different the way his like hair is cut.
Yeah, the way like mine
That's
grows.
very seen.
Yeah. And I mean, I
That's
did that
true.
shit on purpose because like my mom's hair is really straight and then my dad's hair is kind of curly, so like I got the mix of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My reason to grow out my hair though is Chad reason ever. Like it wasn't to make a statement or anything. Literally, I watched the movie Troy and I saw Brad Pitt and I was like, yeah, badass. And then I started growing out my hair like immediately.
I was gonna
just
say
so
you're
I could
gonna
be
be
more like. I could have been Achilles for Halloween. That would have been sick.
You should have. Holy shit.
Even though,
That'd have been cool.
yeah, that walk around just a fucking skirt and a tank top, holding a sword, waving at people. Challenge me, mortal.
What did you dress up as Halloween?
What were you?
What did you dress up as?
Oh, I was gonna be, actually, I was gonna be Bucky, the Winter Soldier.
Nice.
And you're just gonna go kiss Captain America, right? In the fanfic you were writing.
More like cucky.
You're not far off.
Anyway.
Hey, eat my ass. No, but I didn't get any of the stuff together. School kept me so busy that it was like October 27th, and I was like, fuck. So I just went as Wayne from Wayne.
Well, it's not bad.
Solid.
You kind of look like Wayne.
Yeah,
I'd say he looks more
I
like
had,
Garth,
like-
if anything. Hair's not
Yeah,
dark
the
enough to
Yeah,
glasses,
I mean, he looks
like-
like Garth, but like his hair is dark enough to be Wayne. It's too dark to be.
Yeah,
Garth
it's
has
like
blonde
right in the
hair.
middle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's like a black t-shirt and then pale jeans, and I had both of those. So I wrote on a piece of tape Wayne's World and put that on my black hat.
There you go.
Did you have the hat at least? Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it basically.
Oh, people loved that though. But really, you were a scene kid? God, do you have any picture?
I might have one like
Oh my god.
tucked away, but I basically like scrubbed like
Damn, you
8
purged
years
everything.
of my life from social media.
Damn,
It's like it's almost
I
all
want to see
gone.
this now. I want to see this.
I'm pretty sure it's all gone.
That's fucking amazing. Oh man.
That is incredible.
I mean, again, I respect the commitment because I never went that far. I remember in like, oh my god, this is gonna be arguably the most embarrassing thing I've ever fucking admitted on here. So it was 6th grade, so like I don't know, I don't have that much shame about it anymore because I've grown as a person in the I don't know, fucking 10 or so years since then. But you guys know that like social media network? It's called Meet Me. Used to be called
idea.
Yeah, it used to be called My Yearbook. And a friend of mine, my neighbor, he had made one, and he was just talking to people and shit like that. Like it wasn't like quite a dating site, but that's what it kind of evolved into later. Or at least people used it for that. Like people used it for hookups and shit like that. But like in the beginning, like when I was fucking 12, and on it was just kind of hanging out. It was kind of like MySpace, honestly. But like I remember we were doing like profile pictures and shit like that. So I like had him take a picture of me while I was like sitting in his chair and like my hair was all on my face and shit like that. And then I made my like profile URL, I'm not emo, I just look like it.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah, it was fucking awful, but people loved it.
Did they?
Sadly, yeah, and I think that says a lot about the demographic of people that use that fucking
It was
bootleg
called
MySpace.
Meet Me?
That's what it's called now. It was called My Yearbook before, and I'm pretty sure that account is gone because I've tried to look it up, and there's nothing about it on there. I think they purged it because it was inactive. But yeah, no, it was that was 6th grade, Brandon. It's fucking awful.
Yikes! Fucking yikes!
Yeah. Damn, I don't know if I've ever fucking shared that.
Sixth
Well, I'm
grade
glad
Jeremy
there's
was
people
fucking
listening to us.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you admitted that too. How many people listen to this?
Some.
All right, at
That's
least
good
us
enough.
then.
Enough.
That's good enough.
Have I told you guys
Hey,
that
man,
I never wore jeans before like freshman year of high school?
Really? How did
Moved
that?
to fucking in a cult or something?
Yeah. I mean, did you just wear like slacks?
No, they were
No pants.
Booty shorts.
they were like halfway between the swim like board short material, and they had fucking webbing on the inside. And I had like 5 different pairs. There's like a red pair, a khaki pair, a gray pair, a blue pair, and then a black pair. And they did that little noise when you walked. Like I don't know why I didn't wear jeans.
So you were just obnoxious, is what you're saying.
I was just a weird fucking kid.
Fair.
I don't know. That embarrasses me to this day. Like my sister would always talk shit to me. I can't believe. Now wearing jeans are like the most comfortable thing ever. I could sleep in jeans, but I don't know how I ever like took my thought of myself as a serious human being wearing these fucking webbing sweatpants. Is pretty much what they were. Like I wore sweatpants every day of my life in high school. So.
I mean, hey man, sweatpants are all right. I'm fucking wearing sweatpants right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing no pants.
Nice.
Same.
Good to see you guys came prepared.
Yeah. Okay, so heads up, I found like 4 pictures.
Oh god.
I am not willing to send them to you, though.
Oh god.
I will not have these on the internet. I will show them to you at work, though.
I'm so fucking excited. Oh, you have
I
no
will
idea.
not put these on the internet.
That's amazing. Shit, then I guess it's my turn. Okay. So this isn't going to be news to anybody who's actually listened to this show before, but it is going to be news to you guys, I think. So, like, for a while. I think up until about like 8th or 9th grade or something like that, I was fucking really into MapleStory.
Oh no, I know about this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh fuck, I have told you guys. God damn it. All right,
Fan
well,
fiction?
yeah, exactly. Everybody knows the fucking story.
Like MapleStory 2 just came out, and you just like fucking hit max level in like a day, right?
I mean, I'm almost max level.
So the curse is not broken.
I mean, it's still a fun game, all right? Fuck off. But no, like, dude, I was like a fucking diehard MapleStory fan, and I think it was like that was like when I was really starting to get into anime, because like that's when I really because like I think I started reading Shonen Jump when I was in like 2nd grade. That's when I started getting them out of like the fucking. I found it in a book order one time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Credit card and fucking run with it.
Yeah, which was weird because thinking back on it now, that definitely shouldn't have been in the book order for like a 2nd grader. There's like, I'm pretty sure the first issue I got was like fucking Naruto transforming into a naked chick, and like, I was like, whoa! I was like fucking 8 years old, like holy shit.
Boobs.
Pretty much. I remember, oh my god, I had Yu Yu Hakusho, like the first few volumes of that, and in the second one, there was, like, you know how, like, sometimes they represent, like, the transformations, or, like, kind of like the magical girl transformations, or, like, people in the spirit realm, like, and they're naked. There was one of those there was a scene in the second volume of Yu Yu Hakusho where, I can't remember what the context was, but it was, like, this girl's spirit or something was like leaving her body, and Yusuke was trying to get it back to her. And so again, they showed her naked, and my mom found it and got pissed. So she took like a fucking pink highlighter and like drew a bikini on her. I'm really sad that I got rid of that a while ago, because it was kind of funny.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of
Mom
funny
for just not like throwing it out.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Yeah, your mom's pretty cool for just like not tossing it instantly.
True. But yeah, no, she fucking like
she was that pissed.
Took it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she was pissed. I think she just like mostly didn't know that was in there and didn't want me like reading stuff like that when I was 9 years old, which makes sense. But yeah, so she took like a pink highlighter, and I mean, it didn't really do much because it was just a highlighter. Like you could still fucking see the whole thing, but yeah, so like. I was getting really into anime at the time, like more so than I already had been before. And I remember I had recently watched Afro Samurai. This was like 7th or 8th grade.
You're 9? Oh.
No,
okay.
like I'm going back to the whole MapleStory thing. In 7th or 8th grade, like recently.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Afro Samurai came out when? That was fuck. Okay, can you just fucking 2007. Okay, yeah, so that's right around 2009. I just watched Afro Samurai, really fucking into it, and so like I don't know. I found this forum of people talking about MapleStory and got really into the community, and I was like, wow, people write like fan fiction stories here. I could do that too, and then I did.
Do you have Can you read the fan fiction real quick? Just like ignore everything else. Can we listen to the fan fiction?
Yeah, is it good? Do you think you consider?
I mean,
it
it's
well
hot
written?
garbage, but it was just really fucking. I mean, like, it wasn't the kind of fan fiction that we were railing on earlier. It was definitely more like completely
like
fucking
gay butt play.
Yeah, no, thankfully not.
Could you write some in real quick?
Was there a little bit of gay butt play?
I don't think there was any actually.
Oh, I'm a big fan of butt stuff.
Yeah, you've made me well aware of that. Jesus.
Are you pulling it up right now?
Yeah, I've got it right in front of me right now.
Oh,
so like, okay, so like,
give me like the first. Just give me like the first paragraph.
Okay, because like, well, that's the thing. Like, my first paragraph was fucking massive because I didn't know how to space things out when people like talked yet. Yeah, dude, So, okay, I wanted to save this because I do like dramatic readings of bad fan fiction sometimes because it's fucking fun. So I was gonna save mine for one of those episodes, but here I'll do a little bit of that right now. Let me take a sip of my drink real quick. No, this can't be. It's too early for me to die, I thought as the great sword slowly brought itself down upon my skull. Now I know what you're all probably thinking. What the hell, Sin? Now don't get all bent out of shape. I'm going to explain. If I feel like it. But then again, I guess I should if I want this to be any good. Now it all starts in a town.
God.
Yeah. My active voice was really tough. Now, it all starts in a town I'm sure you all know as Hennesis. I was your average 16-year-old teenage archer. Lived with my lived with my parents, went to school when I felt like it, the usual. But one day, that all changed.
Jesus, no.
I mean, I can keep going.
That's...
You're gonna miss the whole part about my village burning down.
No, keep on going.
Dude, like I said, was getting really into anime at the time and fucking really liked Naruto. Okay, where was I? But one day, all that changed. I came home from school that fateful day to a massive argument between Mom and Dad. Are you kidding me, Alex? We cannot be that far in debt because of you. Now, Sky, don't get your panties in a bunch. I have the money to pay for the bills. Does it look like I care? I think not. God, sometimes I wondered why I married you. Mom stormed off and went into her room, clearly pretty mad at Dad. I started to let out a long sigh. Yet another problem I would have to take care of. I went to Mom's room and tried to calm things down. Hey, what's wrong? I'll tell you what's fucking wrong. It's your father, that's what. Me and Mom talked for a long while, and that seemed to straighten things out. You have a good head on your shoulders, kid. Make sure not to lose it. This world is a real piece of shit, I can tell you that much.
What kind of mom talks to their son like that?
A fucking cool mom.
Fucking crying.
A fucking cool mom, dude.
You got a good head on your shoulders, kid.
Try not to fucking die.
Sips from a bottle of Jack and spits into a spittoon.
Oh my god.
It's so angsty. Why is it so angsty?
I told you, dude. I was trying to be the fucking emo kid, but I didn't commit all the way, and this was how I let out the angst. After me and Mom talked, I went to the hunting grounds to kill some food. 3 arrows. That's how many it took to kill 5 pigs for meat. My first arrow was fired with such velocity it went through 3 pigs before stopping. I was always pretty good at killing multiple enemies with a single arrow, but that was my best so far. I walked home to see the horrible event that stood before me. My village was burning! I dropped everything except for my bow and ran as fast as I could to my house, only to find that it was in flames. Mom! Dad!
Oh shit.
I screamed out their names at the top of my lungs, scared for their lives. Then out of the ashes and smoke, I saw my mom crawling towards me. Mom! I ran as fast as my 16-year-old legs could take me. Mom, what happened? He came from out of nowhere. He burned everything. We all fought as hard as we could, but no one could stop him. Your father was killed in the chaos of it. Okay, context for this next line. One of the most popular MapleStory players back in the day was called Fangblade. For some reason, I made him the villain of this whole thing. Okay. Then I saw the demon that caused all of this. It was Fangblade. He came out of the flames carrying my father's head in his left hand and a large broadsword in his right. My mind raced. There were so many thoughts coming and going. Jesus. He moved at light speed and killed my mother instantly.
Oh, holy shit.
Damn. Oh, motherfucker's the Flash. Mom, no! No, this can't be. Oh, but it is, boy. His voice was raspy, like one of the villains from a comic book or a movie. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is literally ripped right from Afro Samurai.
Wait. Hold on. People in comic books don't have voices that you can hear, right?
I mean, shut up. How about that?
Okay, continue.
Let me say again, it was fucking 8th grade. 7th grade, actually, looking at the date on this.
You dated it?
I mean, the post is dated.
Did you try to submit it somewhere? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's posted publicly on this fucking forum. Yeah, January 16th, 2009. Wow.
Jesus
Almost the
Christ.
10-year anniversary of this shit. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, this line directly ripped from Afro Samurai, I think. This was all for you, my dear friend. I did this because I tire of this world. I tire of killing to hold my place as the greatest. It really is a chore. What I want you to do is build hate for me, resent me, kill me. Do you think you can do that? I was frozen in terror at his words. I couldn't believe that something like this could happen to me of all people. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I was a really edgy kid. That's
yeah, that was.
I'll save the rest of that for any other video I make on that in the future, but
How long is it?
So that is like, okay, so the first chapter goes on for like a little while after that. I think the first part was like 7 chapters, and then the second part was like maybe another 7, I don't remember. So it was like 14 chapters total. Wow. Like, I did a lot of this shit for some reason.
Oh, damn.
I just want to say thanks for sharing. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I fucking... Jesus Christ.
That was
fucking
incredibly angsty.
Peer pressured me into
I didn't know I needed to do that.
Sharing my deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah. So, like, I mean, I guess everybody finally gets what they wanted since I mentioned it fucking so long ago. Here it is. That was the first part of it. Like, it just fucking... God. I really wore my influences on my sleeve.
Sure.
Anyway, let's move on. I'm in pain.
So am I, don't worry.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, as we are approaching it's about an hour and 20 minutes. It's not too bad. Can go to the last discussion question, and that is one fandom that you actually don't mind the most, like, diehard fans of. I know we've spent a lot of time talking about those we dislike and even talked about ourselves a little bit, but maybe there's some light in the world somewhere.
For me, that group is Star Trek people, Trekkies.
Yeah?
Which is surprising, because usually those are, like, the portrayed as the nerdiest people on, like, everything.
Oh, absolutely.
But they're just there for a good time, I think.
I can see that.
Yeah, I really like the new movies, so I could see myself going to a modern Star Trek convention. And I don't know, maybe I'm not looking into it enough, but back in the day, my mom was a Trekkie too, so she would talk about the shit that she would go to conventions and all that stuff. She had the dress, and she's been a Star Trek character for multiple Halloweens now. And then when I was in Germany, this third to last time I was in Germany, I've gone to Germany like 7 times.
Jesus.
I know, my grandparents live there, so it's like second home. But yeah, we went to this like huge fair type thing, and they had a warehouse full of old Star Trek stuff, so that was super cool. But I've never met like an overbearing Star Trek fan. I don't know. My original one was gonna be Firefly, but I wasn't. That might be too small to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, Firefly is a pretty good series.
I mean, it's good.
About how good it is, and then how bad it was that it was canceled. But they don't like if Supernatural or Doctor Who was canceled, we'd never hear the end of it. It'd be fucking the end of all days for some of these people. God damn it.
That's a good point, actually.
So yeah, Star Trek. Big fan. Shit, I had something to say about Super Hulak again. Okay, I thought of it. So this is kind of off topic, but the big thing that's been annoying me with Star Wars and Avengers recently is people making petitions to have certain stuff in movies.
Oh yeah, I've seen
have you seen that shit?
Yep.
I have not.
It's like, what? You haven't? Okay, it's just the petitions for the stupidest shit. It's like, oh, I made a petition for this to be in this movie, coming. Like I don't know any specific, but it's like a certain. Let's get it to 50,000 signatures, and it's like 13,000 out of 50,000. But it's just you really think Disney is going to listen to you? You really think you're going to change fucking a movie just because you want to, and a few other diehard fans want to? I don't know. It just annoys me a little bit.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. There was one that I saw. It was like, fucking petition to, like, make Luke fucking alive again or something like that. Or, like, and it's always on, like, change.org.
Undead him.
Yeah, it's always on change.org. I'm like, you really, like, you could be using any other service for that. Like,
I just searched Star Wars petition, and the first one I got up was, have Disney strike Star Wars Episode 8 from the official canon.
Jesus.
And then it's 150,000 signatures. It's 115.50. Like,
wow.
It's not gonna fucking.
Well, there's 47 petitions on change.org about Marvel, but it's not fucking showing me any of them for some reason.
What?
Don't know why.
I'll try to search one.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, make Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire.
I
don't know. Revive Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes on Netflix. Yeah, Justice for Loki.
This one is just titled 25% of Marvel Studios profits from the Black Panther film invested in black communities.
What?
Yeah, even the 25, this is quote unquote the actual title. 25% of Marvel Studios profits from the Black Panther film invested in black communities.
Interesting.
Is that a petition, or is that something that actually happened?
No, I think it's a petition. At least that's
but
what
it's
it sounds
15,000. Like, it's on change.org, and it has a signature thing. Yeah, I just hate the whole idea of petitions. They're silly. Yeah.
That's fair.
Let's talk about Damon's thing.
Don't mind.
Yeah, the ones that you are okay with.
You guys might be able to relate to this, but metalheads are actually some of the most chill fucking people in the world.
Yeah,
super nice and respectful of anyone's opinion, except other metalheads. I don't know why they don't get along, but like anyone else, they're just like the nicest, they'll just go out of their way to help you, in my opinion, what I've dealt with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I will say that to a point. The fucking ones that, like, I mean, I've seen it on a bunch of Facebook pages. They share those fucking stupid memes. It's like, Kanye West, never heard of her. Like, play some fucking Metallica, brother. Like, those douchebags that are just, like, essentially very dismissive of other people's interests and, shit like that. Those people kind of get on my nerves. But yeah, no, for the most part, like, any show that I've been to that has been largely metal focused, everybody's been really cool.
I read a story about this girl at some metal concert, and there's like a wall of death, and then the dude she was with, I'm sure you guys have read this, dude that she was with, like, pulled her top down and then pushed her towards the wall, and then immediately, like, several dudes helped her up and covered her up and then, like, beat the dude up. I don't know if it's true.
I did hear about that one, yeah.
It very well could be something like something on cringe Reddit. What's the Reddit called where it's just fake stories?
That happened.
Oh, I fucking love that one.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the one about the white knight or whatever in the Japanese class. Have you read that one?
What?
No. Oh, yeah. So the gist of it is this kid goes to class. He goes to, like, Japanese class, and he's a big fan of anime. He's a weeb, a self-admitted weeb. And so he already knows Japanese. And so in there's some fucking Chad, like, talking, like, oh, I can't, I'm going to name myself Ching Chong Bing Bong, ha ha ha, because, you have to name yourself something.
Jesus.
I'm taking this straight from the story. You have to name yourself something, like, in the culture, so the dude is like, yeah, I'm going to name myself Ching Chong Bing Bong. And then the protagonist, I'll call him, is like, he talks to the kid in Japanese, like, I am White Knight or something. And then the teacher comes in, and she's like, all right, class, what are you going to call yourself? And then he's like, I am White Knight. That means, like, Shiro Kusho or whatever. And then some other girl, some cute girl in the class is like, oh, I will be the Black Knight. Oh. And then the teacher was like, oh, remind me to give you both A's.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'll try to fucking find that.
Jesus, I hate those kind of stories with just a passion. Like some of them are funny, but just, oh my God, they, like... I think especially when they, like...
And everyone clapped.
Yeah, like, I think especially when they revolve around, like, kids saying something that no fucking child would ever say.
Oh, no! I found it in the title. Samurai Brony's Rule. Oh, I forgot he was a brony.
Well, of course. I mean... I don't... We could do a whole fucking episode talking about them, Jesus.
It's not very long. Do you want me to read it word for word?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I'm a brony, male is in parentheses, male fan of My Little Pony. I'm also interested in Japanese names and cultures. During Japanese class, our class was told to use some form of Japanese name for the rest of the year. I'm dressed in a white shirt. Student number 1. I'll just call myself Ching Chong or something. Student number 2. Oh man, that's what I was going to call myself. Me. You do realize both those names don't exist, right? There's plenty of names to use. Shut up, nerd. You don't know anything about Japanese. Me, in Japanese. You dare challenge me? Student number 2. What the fuck did you just say? Me, in Swedish. You dare challenge me in Japanese. Like, in Swedish. He says this in Swedish. No, you didn't. You just made up some words. At this point, the teacher enters the room. Teacher, all right, what are you guys going to call yourself? We get to choose our names according to our class list. I'm in the middle of the list. So far, most people don't know what to call themselves and just make up names. Well then, name, what are you going to be called for the rest of the year? Shiro Kishi, literally, White Knight. Oh, that's an interesting name. Sounds a bit like someone from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, does it not? That's right.
Oh my God.
The two people from earlier drops their jaws at this point as the teacher is known to be super strict. I look at a girl next to me who's dressed completely in black and who has been looking at me during the entire conversation. Me, in Japanese, to the girl. I'm Shiro Kishi, just call me Shiro. Girl, in Japanese. If you're the White Knight, then I'll call myself Kiro Kishi, literally, Black Knight. Just call me Kiro. Teacher, I need to take a note to give both of you an A for the rest of the year. Kiro, Shiro, me. Arigato, sensei.
Oh no. Oh no. It hurts on the inside. It hurts.
Why? Oh my fucking God. No.
And then
everyone clapped.
Yeah, the first comment is, I could feel a fedora growing out of my scalp reading this.
Holy shit. And here I thought fucking reading my 7th, 8th grade fan fiction would be the worst part of this podcast. Oh. Oh, that was...
You dare challenge me?
Holy shit. I can only imagine how fucking sweaty and greasy the man that wrote that is. Just like a general layer of sweat at all times. Breathing very heavily.
Yeah, but that's maybe my favorite story I've ever read online.
Just call me Hirokishi. I'm the White Knight, like from My Little Pony.
Friendship is magic.
Oh, God. Like I said, I could do a whole fucking episode talking about bronies. Like, it just blows my goddamn mind. I don't...
That's what I admitted talking about furries, and the amount that I hate them transcends words.
I actually have a headache now from hearing that. That physically hurt me.
I've also been reading a lot of, like, 4chan anonymous text things, you know? Like the green text things, like Be Me.
Yeah.
16. God, I love those. Those are so fucking funny.
You gotta look up the 4 superheroes of B. It's so fucking... It's like Sugar Man, Catfish Man, Hacker Man. Oh my god, what's the last one? There's like 4 big ones, and it's just like super long green text stories about people just being fucking just like super dumb.
I like
The 4 superheroes of what?
It's a fucking 4chan.
I like Tile Lover. That's one of my favorite green text stories. Essentially, dude just says that he has a fetish for fucking like tile patterns, and so people start sending him pictures of floor tiles and like asking him if he's jerking off at the moment. I mean, I've said before, one of my favorite green texts is it's like this dude's playing soccer in gym class and he hits somebody with it, or like he headbutts somebody and he's like, want to say, "Are you okay?" and "Oh, I'm so fucking sorry" at the same time. Scream, "Are you fucking sorry?" at the person I just hit.
I read one. What did you say?
You like that, you fucking retard? When your girlfriend asks you to talk dirty to her, you like that, you fucking retard?
Jesus. Oh no, there was another good one I shared on Facebook, I guess a couple years ago, that came up in my Facebook memories. It was like walking down the street at night and stuff like that. Like some dude comes up to me, he says, "Hey, give me your money," and he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I don't have any money." And guy says, "I have a knife." He's like, "No thanks, man, I don't need a knife." He's like, didn't realize that I was being robbed until later.
I read one where it's this dude. He's a really good artist, and I can't remember what exactly it said. How he got into doing furry commissions, but he got paid like $400 every fucking commission, and he hated furries. Like the type of self-hate he had for himself for drawing this shit, but he just made so much money on it, and a little part of him died every time. But I was thinking, like, God, if I was a little bit better at drawing, I could do that. Like, I would hate myself.
Yeah, no, they are known to pay fucking big bucks for their smut.
He said that he did one of like a lion shitting on a wolf's chest or something like that.
Jesus Christ. I guess they probably kind of have to pay that much just because fucking, I mean, it's such a niche thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just read this really short one. Lay in hospital bed. Family is surrounding you. Everyone crying. Let out your tear. Life is flashing through your eyes. 50 years of hardcore porn in 1 millisecond.
Jesus.
Not all over everyone. Your last words are shit. Let out last breath. Die.
Holy shit.
Which is, I never thought about that, but it's... What was the thing that you hated? How did we... Or the thing you didn't mind? What were we talking about?
Metalheads.
Yeah, no, you're saying metalheads.
How the fuck did we deviate that far?
Well, because we got onto the story about the girl at the show, and the guys like helped her cover up and like beat the shit out of the guy that pushed her into the death wall.
Oh yeah, and then
White
I wasn't sure
White Knight.
Yeah,
yeah, I wasn't sure if it actually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Fuck. Guess it's my turn then.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess, I mean, mine would probably have to be, fucking, like, fighting game fans. Like, the diehard, fighting game community people that, like... Because it just, like, I really like fighting games in general. Like, I fucking love playing them. Definitely one of my favorite genres of games. But, like, I've never gone as deep into them as, like, some of these people have. Like, Kyle from work, actually, he was really in the FGC for a while. And he knows just so much shit about so many different games. Like, hearing him talk about certain mechanics and shit in certain games is just wild. Because, like, it's stuff that, like, I would never think to like even try, and like how the people figured out like wave dashing and shit in Melee just because of like random, I don't know if it was a bug or what, but like they figured it out in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and now it's like an actual feature of the game.
Wait, do what?
Wave dashing. It's like you jump and then you have to like dodge towards the ground, like you do your air dodge towards the ground, and it like you slide. So I think it was initially a
It just
bug.
makes you really fast.
Yeah, it was initially a bug that like it wasn't supposed to make you slide like that, but now they've like actually added it in as a feature. Like I think it's like because I already like the games, like the genre that they're playing, but like the fact that these people get so deep into it, and like some of the shit that I've seen people do, like I follow a lot of YouTube channels that focus on games like that, and like some of the fucking ridiculous combos these people pull off in certain games, it's honestly disgusting to me how any person could be that good.
I'm not very good at fighting games. I don't know why, but fighting games I've never been good at. Like I'm the best at. But yeah, I just have mad respect for anyone. Like my brother's, one of his best friends got second in the state at like Super Smash Bros. There was a tournament. I mean, it's South Dakota, so I bet there were like 30.
There was like 4 guys there.
They had enough for 3 people. Level 9 CPU.
But yeah, no, I think the FGC is definitely one of my big fandoms that I don't mind. Caveat to that, though, or a little asterisk, only the ones that shower. Because I've heard of a lot of Smash events being real stinky. And actually, I've experienced fucking. There was one. It was a convention that my girlfriend and I went to out in fucking East Bumfuck. Like it was down in like Albert Lee, I think. Like so, a good hour and a half away. And I mean, they had like your little artist alley and shit like that, and they had like a Smash booth set up. And there was just this little area with a couple TVs with Melee, and I think Smash 4 was up on the other one. Oh my god, the smell emanating from that fucking area was just like, oh my god. It was more than just body odor. Like I swear to God, somebody shit their pants over there. It was awful.
World of Warcraft and fucking died.
Yeah, like that's an experience that I never want to have again. But yeah, no, fighting game players who shower regularly are cool by me.
That actually reminds me of something that I should have talked about earlier when we were talking about shit we hate. But there's a big group of people that want esports to be in the Olympics, and I am a big not fan of that. I do not. There's a time and place, but the goddamn World Olympics is not the place for esports.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll watch the fucking League LCS, day in and day out, but, like, yeah, I don't think that should be... I don't think goddamn League of Legends is an Olympic sport. Like, don't get me wrong, it does take a lot of focus and concentration to play at, like, that high of a level, but...
Yeah, it's like they set their lives to be good at this game and stuff. I'm not saying they're not talented, have some sort of recognition for their talent, but not the fucking Olympics, please.
Yeah, I don't want to see a bunch of Korean kids on Adderall just destroy everyone.
They'd probably drug test them. It'll be all right. It'll work out.
I mean, probably. But yeah, that's
No, I agree, but whatever. If they want to put in the Olympics, fucking let them. I'm not going to vote for it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not
going to... How do you get shit into the Olympics? Do you vote for it? I don't fucking know.
I wouldn't vote against. Oh, no, I'd vote against it.
But if it happens, I'm not going to be pissed about it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just pissed about it because in the same breath they were going to take wrestling out.
That would piss me off.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. So no, they should put like the fucking. They should put the WWE in the goddamn Olympics.
Yes.
Just throw a fucking Stone Cold Stunner.
I want fucking Bork Laser to be an Olympic athlete and take him out of Suplex City.
Olympic gold medal winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Oh, a boy can dream. Holy shit. He is the cream of the crop.
The Macho Man. He has long hair, doesn't he?
He did.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Just be fucking Macho Man.
Oh yeah!
You gotta get the big jacket and the big hat though, like the big fucking like coat with all the dangly shit on it.
And the sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My brother's wife actually has a pair of sunglasses that look like Macho Man.
There you go.
They're huge and so gaudy. Like she was like, "I'm sorry, I caved. I saw them."
That's amazing. Dude, you just gotta fucking go to your next anime convention dressed up as Macho Man and start giving flying elbow drops.
Oh, fuck yeah. Take the weebs out one at a time.
Just fucking destroy them. Yeah, anime conventions are an interesting place, I will say. I've been to 2 so far, and yeah, I don't know.
But I'm afraid that I'm gonna get like fucking kidnapped or something.
I mean, it's not that bad. Like the one I went to one in May. It was Anime Minneapolis. That was kind of neat. I met the dude that does the English voice of Android 17.
That's badass.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But yeah, no, there was a lot of shit there. Like, they also had a big fucking room on like the 2nd or 3rd floor of the hotel where it was just all video games. So they had like a bunch of rhythm games, a bunch of fighting games and shit. So it was cool.
I think you were telling me about that actually when you went to it. You saw one furry, correct?
Yeah, one single one, and it was like as I was leaving. Someone was walking in a fursuit, and I even thought about that too because I think like before I had gone, like you had mentioned, you were like, "Oh, geez, hopefully you don't see any furries there," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know how much like overlap there'll be, but yeah, it was one on my way out."
What was their persona? It's important.
It was like a wolf, and it was like red and black or something like that. It was some sort
Jesus
of like
Christ.
dog-looking thing.
Damien, you weren't there, but I was sitting in the fucking office at work, and Brandon was in the doorway, and I look over, and I see that little fan in the office, and the brand is Vornado.
I forgot about that.
And I said it in like, Vornado! Oh, no, wait, don't like that. Brandon lost it, and then no one else knew what that was, thank God. So I wasn't going to explain it to Logan.
Smart.
Hey, man, who doesn't like some good old Vor in their free time? Oh, my God. Okay. Closing note for this podcast, since we're getting to...
we're just not going to talk about the Vor?
No, but this is what
don't we all just like a little bit of Vor? It's
related to that. Did you guys ever see the thing, it's a forum post where this guy said he was trying to introduce his family to his Vor fetish, and he had like a whole presentation set up, like a fucking PowerPoint about it, like explaining it, and he had like examples, and there was like activities, and they all just kind of like looked at him all disgusted and left. They were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I think I've repressed that memory because that sounds so familiar.
This dude had like this whole night planned out to teach his family about Vor and like what he's into, and they were all just like, "What in the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh God.
Yeah, so that
I do have a healthy appetite. Oh shit, kill me, please.
Oh my God. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground tonight. Had some good experiences and bad experiences.
Mostly bad.
Please show me your goddamn scene pictures.
I will. Yeah, I am so excited for tomorrow. Holy shit. Oh, it's gonna be so good. But anyway, I guess that about does it for us for this episode. Thank you guys for coming on. I hope we can turn this into a regular thing, because that'd be pretty cool to have like 2 alternating casts going.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad you read us that awful fucking White Knight Reddit post.
Yeah, if you search just like, what did I search? White Knight Japanese story. It should be somewhere up there. Like the title is Brony Student and Brony Teacher Defeat Bullies in Japanese Class.
Oh my God. Of course.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys for being on. Thank you everyone for listening, and we will see you next episode.